Okay, I'm going to show you how to, I think, simplify the class that we had the other day and get some static pressure readings. And this is really going to teach us where there's problems in our system. So let's start with that. I went ahead and drilled 4 holes, one on the return, one on the bottom of the furnace, one here at the top, and then one past the evaporator coil. And let me rephrase that. I installed test ports in the system. So we're going to go to the thermostat. Brandon showed me how to do this. I didn't even know this, but if you just hit this, right? Is that right? No. You hit the fan on, and then you can change that setting: medium, low, medium, medium, high, and high. So we're going to start it out at the high. Get over here to this. Get that pointed down. We'll turn this on. Probably should have had it out of the ductwork first, so get it out of the ductwork. I'm going to zero that. Now we're at 0. Stick it back in the ductwork. We're going to measure our static pressure. I don't think this is going up to high yet because we're reading 0.06. I'm going to pause this video for a second. Let's see if I can get this up to high. Okay, I've got it up on the high. I think that was, so we're reading 0.10. Or actually 0.14. Hold on. Let me take this out of the ductwork. Zero it again. .11. So you go and write that down on your pressure A, right? 0.11. Actually just moved to 0.12. So we're going to write that down for A, right? Now we're going to go on the other side of the filter and write that down. .22. So you write that down. The other day I had 0.19 when I read this. So you can see there, that's not a big pressure drop, only 0.07 for my filter. So that's minimal, minuscule, right? They like to say, they said in that class that it was high, 0.2 to 0.7. It wasn't, it's minuscule, 0.07. So this one, I drilled this right in the middle. I realized I couldn't go all the way in. Like if you get past the insulation and you go in so far, that's where the heat exchanger is. But if you leave it right here and point it down, you're still getting a good reading. Let me show you what that is. It's 0.31, 0.34, 0.31. So you write that down, and then in turn you also take this measurement up top and write that down. So once we figured that out, the numbers there. We have a small pressure drop there. We have a small pressure drop across the coil, so it tells me that the coil's not dirty and my filter's not dirty. Really easily we can see what your system's doing. As these numbers change, it'll tell you whether Brandon and I also ran these numbers with the ductwork blocked, and we saw big changes. The return went down, but the supply went way up when we blocked off the supply registers. So we closed these and blocked off half of those, and those pressures went up. Quick way to test the system.